maybe this works. Trying to record. So this is Doom in VorpX. It's not using any official support. It's user made. I don't remember exactly the name, unfortunately, but thanks to everyone who has made a profile. So I do know that there's been a little bit of interesting thing. Oh, why? Let me recenter there about the VorpX kind of support. And okay, that's not explosive. And yeah, this looks over sharp. Let me see if I can fix this. But yeah, the geometry 3D that some people see, it's definitely not working. And it's very easy for me to tell since, well, I can't see like fake 3D when you have these glasses that kind of puts one image in every like different image for left and right eye, since I can only process one image at a time. So for me it really isn't very easy for me to see that it isn't working, the geometry 3D. So I can just turn it off and I get better performance. As I said, if you can see like 3D, turning on geometry 3D might give you kind of some of these kind of fake VR 3D depth effect. You will not get any true geometry like Bioshock Infinite, for example, that you can really see the models and everything. Is definitely a lot more depth to it. Other than that, there's no like memory scan in it, so that will not work either. I wanted to turn off a little bit of sharpening. Performance otherwise seems to be decent. I'm running everything at low, so it's still very taxing. Let me see, it was this one. I think it is a sharpening settings somewhere. There we go. Oops. I think I'm gonna take you to 1. Would be fun to see if we can maybe turn up some of the quality to medium. Let's see how bad it's gonna be. There is a FPS meter here, so you can see it should be 90 frames all the time for smoothness. I'm running on the Hurt Me Plenty. This is just like, oops, my bad here. There we go. Hurt Me Plenty, the kind of default settings for the difficulty, and it's definitely gonna be a challenge since using head tracking. 80% GPU users and my CPU should be fine. I'm gonna check the video to see how much like the frames dropped in that. I'm running. Did I show my resolution? Maybe not. Let me show you resolution here. I don't know if it's the optimal, but I'm going with the 4.3 resolution. I'm using the guide, a guide to oversample. Kind of push my limits. This is higher than my monitor, but it's pretty close to the 2160. That is kind of like the headset resolution. The headset resolution is more like 3K, but this is really nice with a little minor anti-aliasing. This looks really nice in the G2. I can highly recommend this resolution for the G2, and some kind of very light anti-aliasing. If you don't mind a little bit of blurriness, you can actually go for the FXAA. That is pretty much no GPU usage, very, very minor. SMA should also be pretty minor, but highly recommend like this resolution. And then just a smidge of like some kind of very lightweight anti-aliasing. That is really nice. It looks amazing. Really nice, and it seems to be running pretty decent here. There are, as I said, there are some weird times when it's stuttering, but I don't know if it is the Nvidia driver bug or if it is some, because I'm using FPS VR to monitor like the monitor my FPS or something. I do not know that. And this is, if you don't know, so I actually played more Bioshock also, with cranking this resolution up. Turned off, that's weird, it does mess up the kinda out of ammo. What? Okay. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, even on Hurt Me Plenty, it's definitely interesting. Do I need to unlock it again? Oh my god. And you need to like reset. Don't know why this game does that, but you need to use some kind of controls to reset the settings there. I'm just gonna do. Yeah, I'm good. We're not gonna go through that again. Just wanted to do a quick show off here of a game that is not on the VorpX support list, meaning that you can't just press Alt-L and everything getting fixed, but the user profiles are really nice. Probably need to turn, I'm gonna turn it down back to low. I don't know why, it shouldn't be necessary, but just if the frames in the headset is not great. No idea why, but low. That should work fine. Probably could turn off reflections, but don't want to turn it off too much. This should be a very easy game to run, so it's a little bit interesting that it isn't running as good as it should be able to. But it looks really nice, even on low when you do like this mode. Explosive or charge burst. Explosive are the more powerful. I don't really like this one, but I'm gonna get it anyways. Whoa. And now my There we go. I probably gonna have to have my mouse being able to aim up and down in this one. But it's an alright experiencing VorpX, this one. Since there's no support for the Alt-L or anything, it's actually been more stable, like, to get this going. Which is kind of weird to say. Yeah, it's actually been less buggy than when you press the Alt-L. No idea why that is, but that is just the way it is. Oh wow, okay, I did not mean to do that, man. But yeah, I think I'm gonna turn on up and down in this one. And I need to remember before next time I'm playing Bioshock to tweak the key bindings a little bit. I think there's like a secret somewhere. No? That's what I was looking for, the little dude. No, alright. Okay, you have to go this way. But yeah, it's interesting, definitely. That, like, when you don't use the Alt-L and, you know, when you press Alt-L in games that support it, it will try to set up a lot of things, and well, sometimes it might do some stuff that you don't want to. I don't know why. But it's actually been more problematic with the, you know, the Alt-L with the memory direct VR scan support and everything. It's better when you know, it's working, but sometimes it's actually been a little bit more buggy just getting it to work. Because it likes to change around the settings and do some stuff, so. It's actually not too bad with Glory Kill. I was thinking it was gonna be a little bit more terrifying, actually. It's definitely more challenging. And yeah. So much better than Doom Eternal, this one. For me, I so much more like this. The movement here. Can I? Thank you. There we go. Do do do. Do do do. Just so we might be clear, so when you do play this in VorpX like this, it's pretty much just, you know, a big virtual screen in front of you. You can tweak a little bit. I can just barely see the edges. That is personal preference here, and then it's, you know, the VorpX kind of adds mouse aiming with your head. That's pretty much what you get here. This So you don't think there's anything more crazy going on here? But it adds to the immersion. It definitely does add to the immersion, so... But it's definitely nothing close to like the pure VR games where you have VR engine and everything optimized. Nice spatial audio here. And there we need to reset. Yeah, definitely gonna need to add. To add up and down to this game. I don't need it in Bioshock. Just have swiping left and right, so that's really nice. This one I'm gonna have to add mouse aim up and down too. Oh. So to get this working in like VorpX, you need to browse the cloud ones, the cloud safe within the VorpX configuration that you can access while you after you install it. You should be able to locate it pretty easy. Now you need to, I don't know why, but so much stupid things going on with VorpX, but you need to create an account if you don't have one, you know, and you can't use your VorpX forum account apparently. And then you can browse, search for the like Doom, type that in the game name, and then you can check. I have someone like a blacklist, blah blah blah. I don't know exactly the name of one, and then you can import that configuration. And then you will get like a little bit of default settings, like default 3D, like the geometry 3D and some sharpening tweak and stuff like that. I highly recommend you try to go through the settings and check how they feel. You should turn off probably motion blur, film grain, and and increase the FOV to maximum value. And then you should be able to run it. I should highly recommend you try switching from geometry 3D and to like no 3D effect. Because if you like me,
I am Vega,
can't
assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit.
Because if you like me, if you cannot see like the geometry 3D effect that, you know, probably are due to, as I said, my eyesight, then there's no point having it on in this game because it will just take a lot of power in doing nothing.
It appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
And this game is, you know, even though it's not having like the proper VR like the ones before, compared to like Fear 2 that should have proper, this is miles better. I don't get anything near like the nauseating feeling that game gave me. Right, kill 2 of the possessed with 1 trigger pull from the shotgun. Oh, interesting. 5 different glory kills. Okay.
Main power offline.
And we need it. There we go. And we need to do this. Oh god, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Definitely gonna have to turn that one on. But yeah, this is actually not too bad experience in VorpX. It's just a shame. You would like the geometry 3D effect and
Especially now.
stuff
And
like
what
that.
will be your final moments in this world?
It's one of the better experiences. It's so weird when you're not using like the
The demons,
official supporter list, like
true.
games that should work good
My
and
sisters and brothers, be
you get a
thankful.
better experience. It's weird.
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
I think this probably is a good length of video, showing it off a little bit. I might stream a little bit more of this, gonna stream more of Bioshock. Mirror's Edge is a little bit like, I'm not sure. It's sometimes I have problems, and when problems happens in that game, you are in a world of painful hurt, because then it's kind of crazy crashing weirdness going on. Yeah, definitely graphics-wise, it looks very nice here.
And what will be your final moments in
80% GPU usage here on the average.
the human sacrifices,
Hmm.
the hell portal, the demons.
Definitely demanding here, even on the low settings with VorpX.
My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first.
Boom, 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 boom. I can definitely recommend you in VR VorpX this. As long as you have pretty decent VR legs, it's not too bad actually. And definitely, you know, it's definitely a little bit sad that you don't get this nicer VR feel like Bioshock Infinite or Half-Life 2. It's still more immersive, fun, if you really enjoy the Doom games. Which I do, okay.
Alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world.
Maybe unlock this secret and then call it a day for this video. I'm gonna definitely need to turn on the mouse up and down here on these games. because the view seems to change a lot. Probably could play this with like proper, just with like a gamepad, be quite honest.
I believe in honor, especially now. And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all.
Oh my god, taking a lot of damage.
My
Let's
sisters
just...
and brothers be thankful. You will be the
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Here we go. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, already. Mwah.
Demonic presence eliminated.
All right.
Lockdown disengaged.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing the workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best. Are you ready to move on? To take on new challenges? To become more than you ever dreamed you could be? Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's soul harvest.
That's nice. I think it's saving, right? Oh, right, you can get up there, I think, from like this one, something. Don't think I'm gonna go all... Oh my Jowser! Do. Can you stop it? I don't remember exactly how you got up there. Oh. Do I need double jump or something? Maybe I need to replay this level. Maybe. Oh well, let's get just into the next room to make sure that this... I think that the save point should be accessed, but you never know. Right, I think it should be in a nice save point here. So yeah. Well, Doom with the VorpX. Not crazy VR, you know, looking or anything, but it definitely a nice extra little bit of immersion.
Yellow security clearance required.
So not too bad, and not it has been a lot less buggy than a lot of other stuff. So hope you, if you really like Dune 2016 and you have decent VR legs and everything, and you don't mind, you know, the VorpX, a little bit of feeling to get it going, I can recommend this in VorpX. Not extraordinary or anything, but more than decent enough at least. So I don't think there's gonna be a lot of more crazy, you know, more VorpX games. Might be a few. I'm gonna try to see if there are any like that I really want. Might get going like this. We'll see. But yeah, I was most interested in the one that like were supposed to have the best kind of VR experience, and they so far is Bioshock Infinite and Mirror's Edge. When it's working, that's finicky as hell, and Half-Life 2 has been like one of the better ones, definitely. That one, since it's one of the easiest games to like run. So but yeah, stay tuned for more videos in general. Might be VR, might be something else, I am not sure entirely. And if you want more like streaming of like this that might happen on my Twitch channel, definitely be more Bioshock streaming going on, because I enjoy that. I'm gonna definitely be playing more of Half-Life to just check it out a little bit more also. And might do a little bit more of Dune 2016, because I do really like this game. So that will be then most likely on Twitch, not on YouTube. So yeah.